Hello my darlings and welcome. In this video, I talk about the magical properties of several herbs, crystals, and other ingredients for weight loss and make a weight loss spell jar. Let's do some magical crafting. Spell jars are among my most requested videos, and so I decided to partner with Holy Santo to create a series of spell jar videos using some of the herbs that come in their witchcraft herb kit. There's an affiliate link for 10% off of their herb kit in the description below. I'll also link to an unboxing video below. This spell jar recipe includes several herbs that will lend their magic to me on my weight loss journey, as well as crystals and other ingredients. First, I will write about the magical properties of each herb in my Herbal Grimoire, and then I will note down the magical correspondences of the non-herbal ingredients in my spell jar in my Crystal Grimoire. I will leave a link to both of these books below. To begin each page of my grimoire, I add a sticker with a photo of the herb or crystal. I found these images online and printed them onto Avery label sheets. Of course, you could illustrate each item in the box provided if you prefer. The first ingredient in my spell jar is coffee. This is going to work in two ways. First, it will act as an accelerator for the spell. It will speed everything up and boost the spell's power. Secondly, coffee is thought to boost willpower and control cravings. The scent of coffee can calm the mind when you want to take a moment to reset your intentions. Drinking coffee has been associated with long-term weight loss, possibly because of the thermogenic effects of caffeine raising the metabolic rate. I add coffee to my spells to help them manifest better and stronger. Coffee magic is powerful stuff. It stimulates on many levels like fire, offering the energy and movement needed to transform the static into the dynamic. Well-directed coffee magic can change the world. The next ingredient is ginger. I'm using ginger powder instead of fresh ginger. Never put an herb that has not been dried into a spell jar, as it will decompose over time. Ginger is a great component in spell work for raising inner power. Ginger is potent and spicy, and a little goes a long way. I'm adding ginger for increased energy and personal power. Ginger will also boost the power of the other ingredients in the spell jar. The third ingredient is St. John's wort. The reason I'm including this herb is to inspire courage. I would like to engender strength in the face of struggle and adversity. Weight loss has always been a struggle for me, and it has always been a goal. St. John's wort is a powerful herb that can provide an infusion of energy when you're feeling tired or drained, and its health benefits include its ability to treat depression, improve mood swings, relieve anxiety, and soothe the nervous system. In a spell jar, St. John's wort is perfectly safe. However, when taken as a supplement, tea, or tincture, it can interact negatively with several medications, and you should consult with your doctor before consuming it. And don't use St. John's wort during pregnancy or while breastfeeding. The fourth ingredient is peppermint. In Greek mythology, Persephone, wife of Hades, the ruler of the underworld, was jealous of her husband's love for the nymph Santee, and turned the nymph into a lowly plant to be trod upon. Hades, unable to reverse the spell, could only soften it by giving Santee a sweet scent to perfume the air. One medicinal property of peppermint is promoting weight loss. The plant's scent acts to suppress cravings and appetite. this herbal plant ally encourages renewal and positive change. The fifth ingredient is eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is often used in spells to improve mental clarity and health, and that's why I'm including it in my spell jar, to promote better health and to provide mental clarity as I make good decisions related to diet and exercise. Eucalyptus is also used as a cleansing herb. Fresh or dried eucalyptus can be steeped in water, oftentimes with the addition of hyssop, and the water used to magically clean floors and doorways to add protection and spiritual cleansing. It has a strong, clean, almost camphorous scent and invigorates the energy in your home. Next is cinnamon. Cinnamon has many magical uses. Cinnamon is perhaps one of the most widely used herbs in spellcrafting. Use this spice for healing, protection, love, spirituality, success, power, psychic powers, and sexual desire. Cinnamon can be added to any spell to help it act more quickly or to simply give it a little extra boost. Cinnamon is also known to regulate blood sugar levels when consumed. I'm adding it here for that property as well. And after that is blue apatite. Blue apatite can increase motivation and is often used in spells for weight loss. When worn or carried, it's believed to help suppress hunger and raise the metabolic rate. It may also encourage healthy eating, help in making better food choices, and stave off cravings. Blue apatite is also known for bolstering personal power to achieve goals. It clears away confusion, apathy, and negativity. I will also be creating a magical piece of jewelry from blue apatite as another part of my weight loss magic. Charmed jewelry and sigil magic will be the topic of another weight loss magic video that I will link below. Finally, I'm adding snakeskin. I'm using naturally shed snakeskin. No animals were harmed to obtain these ingredients. Snakeskin can be used in magic related to protection, transformation, and a number of other magical purposes. I'm using this snakeskin to represent transformation and change. As the snake sheds its skin and leaves the old one behind, I would like to shed my old habits and transform my lifestyle to support good choices and good health. If you do not have access to snakeskin, you could substitute an empty butterfly or moth cocoon, or just omit this ingredient if you find it too difficult or costly to obtain. I've created a Book of Shadows recipe page for this spell jar for my patrons. If you'd like to download a PDF of any and all of my Book of Shadows pages, you can visit Magical Crafting on Patreon at the link below the video. My patrons can download recipes, Book of Shadows pages, artwork, and more, all provided as PDFs, and I continue to add new downloadable content as I do more projects on the channel. I begin with a small jar as I'm creating the spell jar to go in my purse and be carried on my person. You can make your spell jar any size. You may wish to cleanse your jar before you begin with smoke, sound, salt, or any other cleansing method you prefer. As I add each ingredient, I focus on the intent of my spell jar and the properties of each item. If your traditions call for a chant or a prayer, you can also do that as you fill your jar. I realize that I'm using a lot of ingredients for this jar. When making your own weight loss spell jar, You should incorporate the ingredients you have on hand that provide the effects that you want in your magic. As always, my tutorials should only be a starting point for you to develop your own craft. I encourage you to use what feels right for you and what you have access to. There's no need to buy expensive herbs or spices unless you want to. Finally, I seal my jar with wax. Because this jar may be carried with me in my bag, I'm choosing to use a very strong sealing wax to avoid any unfortunate spills. I did not have an orange wax, so I combined red, yellow, and copper to create a deep orange color. Orange is the color of energy, joy, and creativity, and it's my personal choice to represent willpower and weight loss. After melting the wax over a candle flame, I pour it around the cork and over the top. As it begins to cool, I pressed a wax seal into the top. As I seal it, I focus all of my intentions into the jar. I allow both the candle flame and the warm wax to charge the magic. I hope this video has given you some ideas for how to make your own weight loss spell jar. I'll link to my other weight loss magic videos below. If you'd like more content like this, kindly leave a suggestion in the comments.